And on behalf of our producer Ginger and the entire crew, I'd like to welcome you to this special live edition of Fear Factor. Now, earlier today, we recruited some park guests, people just like you, who will soon face their worst fears as they perform dangerous and nasty stunts live. Let me ask you something. Are you guys ready to meet up? Yeah! All right, let's make some noise for your contestants, because here they are. Let's give it up for John, Steve, Rachel, and Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your contestants! Now, the four of you have been chosen for one reason: to prove that fear is not a factor for you, as you compete for prizes and a chance to win this edition of Fear Factor Live. In order to win, you'll have to complete 3 extreme stunts that will not only test you physically, but mentally as well. If you're too afraid to attempt a stunt, you're eliminated. If you try a stunt and fail to complete it, you're gone. But if you succeed, you move on to the next round, and you're that much closer to claiming the winner's bragging rights of Fear Factor Live. Sound pretty good? All right, head up those staircases. We'll get you set for your first stunt. While they're getting ready, let's take a look at some interviews we shot before the show and hear what they had to say.
I'm Steve from Vancouver, Canada, and I'm going to win today because there's no other competition here.
My name is Joe. I'm from Colma, Michigan, and I'm going to win because I'm competing against my daughter.
My name's Rachel, and I'm from Michigan, and I'm going to win this competition because I love a challenge and I'm the only girl.
Before the show. I wonder how they're feeling right now. Just to remind everybody what they're in for, let's take a look at some highlights from the hit NBC series, Fear Factor.
Right now, you're set for your first stunt. This is called the endurance hang. You're holding onto a bar and you're suspended by one thin cable. You gotta hold on tight to that bar because when I say go, the bottom drops out. You'll be left dangling high above the unforgiving ground below. Now, no one's going home after this first stunt, but whoever hangs on the longest gets to pick their partner for the second stunt. Oh, by the way,
there's one more thing. That's right, starting with my first volunteer, Ryan. Let's hear it for Ryan for helping us out with this first stunt. Now, 15 seconds into the stunt, Ryan is going to throw this lever. That will turn on some industrial strength fans, blasting our contestants with some pretty serious wind. Is it dangerous? Not necessarily. Is it annoying? Definitely.
Contestants, are you ready? I suggest you hold on. Let's bring the fear in 3, 2, 1, go! Platforms drop, and John misunderstood the assignment. What can I say? 10 seconds in, are already down by 1. Let's see what happens. We are at 15 seconds.
Throw that lever, Ryan. Here comes the wind.
Now the wind will blast our remaining competitors in the face, making it difficult for them to concentrate up there. Everybody's got a pretty good grip right at the top of that bar. That's going to give them the most real estate for them to slide out. Rachel's starting to smile up there. I'm not so sure her hand's got a good grip. 30 seconds in. Strong competition going on both sides up there, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up on 40 seconds now, but Rachel's almost at the end of that bar. Keep holding on. Make that bar knock you off. Coming up on 45 seconds, and then she goes. We are head-to-head, audience. Let's make some noise! Steve looking over at Joe. Joe looking straight out to the audience. We're passing the 1-minute mark. Our record is 2:21. Let's see if they can get anywhere close. Steve now looking down here. Steve looking over at Joe, seeing if he sees any weakness up there. Steve, those hands starting to get tired. He's moving around there. We're passing 1:15 now. A great competition. No! Steve coming around, and Joe, it's our winner. 1 minute and 20 seconds. That is a... Now, you might be sitting out there thinking that is a pretty easy stunt to pull off. What you don't realize is beforehand, the platforms they were standing on are made of a steel mesh, which means you can see straight through them right down to the ground. But they did a great job. Put your hands together one more time. Let's give it up for Rachel.
I think Joe's going to take Rachel as his partner.
John and Joe. Joe, take a step forward. Great job. How were you able to hang on that long?
I don't know.
Not hard at all? Do this all the time?
No. I was hoping for the record, but you guys made me come down.
Yeah, well, yeah. only counts if 2 people are up there. But you did a great job, but now you have an important decision to make. You get to pick your partner for the second stunt. But you want to choose carefully because if you win, you are going head-to-head in the final. So who is it going to be? Your daughter Rachel out there? There really isn't any other choice, is there? Very good. All right, so John, you and Steve are on the other team. All 4 of you head out that way with John's team. 1, go! Get in there, get those beanbags. Rachel out first, good throw. Two with a great catch. John with a good throw. Steve with a catch as well. Both contestants stay by the eel tank. Save time running back and forth. They just need to throw. Catch it with the bucket, Joe. Now with your hands. That one hit the ground will not count. Little low there now. 5 seconds left. Now Rachel's got the rhythm back. Little low there for John. One last one high. And a great catch. And another good catch. I'm not sure if that will beat the buzzer. We'll find out from our crew how many each team has. Looks like we have 3 for the blue team, but we have 4 for the red team. Great job, red team. Blue team, hang in there. You can still win this. Now, for the second part of the stunt, we're going to give each team 3 beanbags. Except red team, we're going to give you 4 because you won the first half. That's your advantage. Then, we'll hoist the 2 of you up 2.5 stories in the air. When I say go, we'll let you go on a pendulum swing. You'll then be tossing the beanbags down to your partners below who now have the bucket. This time, the team with the most beanbags in their bucket goes on to the finals and the other team is going home. Oh, by the way, yeah, beanbags.
We already used those.
Yeah, they're kind of lame too. Yeah, so let's use something else. How about Rancid Octopus?
Now our crews are with their teams. John, Rachel, meet me down front.
Ginger is meeting our runners down at the front of the stage. She will be crisscrossing them and tethering them there. This will serve 2 purposes. 1, it limits their range of mobility, and 2, it gives us a really good chance of getting an octopus into the audience. Yeah, so you on my left over here, and my right over there. Keep your eyes open. You may have an extra person in your party very soon. Testing the limits of those tethers. There's not a whole lot of running around there. Got to make accurate throws.
Oh my God.
Also letting our throwers know their partner is across the stage now. Very important.
You the man.
Set left, set right.
Okay, let's hoist them up now. 2.5 stories in the air. You guys will be flying pretty fast as you're chucking those cephalopods. Audience, this is for all the marbles. Let's give your team some encouragement.
Clear right, clear left.
Let's get ready for our version of Angry Birds. In 3, 2, 1, go! Here they come. I have an easy toss there. No, Rachel can't come up with it. Wow, good catch there from John. Steve let 2 of them go at the same time. That's not going to work out for them at all. Blue team did a great job there with the remaining 2, but they're all out of ammunition. Little low there again, and down by 1. I guess Joe must have thrown 2 at the same time as well. Into the bucket. Backhanded toss, and he's got it. We have a tie, 2-2. Now, Fear Factor rules stipulate in the event of a tie at the end of the eel tank relay, the person who held on the longest during the endurance tank will take their partner to the finals. That means red team to the finals.
Congratulations, red team. There is octopus everywhere.
Come over here, Rachel, right here. Great job. You got a big smile on your face. You feeling pretty good?
That's what we're eating later.
Octopus in the bucket? Yeah, they don't do this a whole lot in Michigan? No? All right, you are going up against your dad over here. You know everything about him. Strengths, weaknesses. How do you think you're going to do?
I think I can take it.
Yeah? Confident?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Come on over here, Joe.
Don't forget you need a ride home.
Just talking to Rachel. She says that her Christmas gift to you is crushing you in the finals. What do you say?
We'll see.
All right, very short and sweet. 2 of you head out that way with John. They'll get you set up. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for your finalists. Not bad. Let's try this. Ladies, let's hear it for Rachel! Rachel, Joe, you were once teammates. Now you're going head-to-head. What we call the Stuntman's Challenge. Go ahead, turn around, and face your wall. When I say go, you start climbing the wall in front of you, releasing the 4 yellow flags along the way. The fourth flag is on a windowsill. Once it's gone, climb across the windowsill. Reach out, grab the red flag on the red fireman's pole. That flag has a key that you need. Slide down the fireman's pole. When you reach the bottom, turn, run, jump into your yellow convertible. You'll use the key to start the car. The ignition is on the right-hand side. Once it starts, it'll begin to rise into the air. When it comes to a complete stop, climb over the front windshield and release the 3 yellow flags on the front end. Once those are gone, climb back into the car. Look in the back seat, you'll find a rocket launcher. Pick it up, point it at the target on the buildings behind me, and fire. First one of you to hit that target will be declared the champion of Fear Factor Live.
Ain't no way. Go, Joe!
Sound pretty good?
Go, Joe!
All right, touch gloves. There you go, head to your wall.
By the way.
Oh, by the way.
That's right, because this is live, we feel the need to mess with our contestants just one more time. You'll notice I placed several volunteers at different locations all around the stage. It's going to be their job to pound our contestants with these ball cannons, douse them with water as they try to climb the walls, and provide a little rain for their car climbing action. Yeah, that's what we call entertainment here at Fear Factor Live.
Contestants, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Let's count down this family feud in 3, 2, 1, go! Get up that wall as fast as you can. Joe might have a little bit of an advantage of reach here. He's got longer arms than Rachel. Doesn't have to go so far out to get those flags. One flag apiece now for our competitors. Water raining down on top of their heads, making it difficult for them to see and concentrate up there. Joe's got 2 flags. Rachel just behind him with 2 flags. Rachel struggling to get up that ladder now. Joe's got 3 flags. Rachel trying to get out there and get a handhold on that windowsill. Now she's got 3 flags. Joe's got 4 flags, struggling to make that transition though. Rachel doing it very easily. Joe's got his 5th flag, trying to get off that wall. Rachel takes the lead! Get on the ground, get over that car, run, run! Audience, let's cheer them on! Rachel now struggling to get into that car. Get the key unlocked, get it started. Joe, meanwhile, has his car started, wasting no time whatsoever. Rachel still trying to get that key there. Small key, slippery fingers makes it difficult to manipulate, but she's doing a great job. Meanwhile, Joe will be 25 feet in the air at a 15-degree angle. That'll make it difficult for him to stay up there. Not to mention the rating we're belting it with. If he falls off the front end of that car, his game is done. It'll be all up to Rachel if she can get that car started. Wait for my signal, and Joe, go! Go on, Joe, go! Joe looks like he's waiting for his daughter to get up there. And here comes Rachel. Rachel, you're going to be heading up there. Wait for my signal till I tell you to go. Almost there. Rachel telling him to get going. In fact, Rachel yelling at him to get going. Wait for my signal. Joe, Rachel, go!
Go, 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 go!
Rachel climbing down very slowly. Joe's got 1 flag. Rachel going all the way to the end of that car. 2 flags now. 3 flags for Joe. Rachel spinning around up there. Get back in there. Grab that rocket launcher. Fire in the hole! It is all over, and Rachel is our champion!
Keep that applause going for my volunteers! You guys are great!
And let's get a big round of applause for Joe as well. What a great competitor he was! Rachel, well done. You have proven fear is not a factor for you. Have become the champion of Fear Factor Live. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. If you think you're up to the challenge, we are casting for our next show right now, right outside the stadium. Get out there, get on the stage, and prove that fear is not a factor for you. I'm your host, Bob Buchanan.
And I'm your producer, Ginger Lee.
Thanks for joining us here at Fear Factor Live. Bye-bye, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed this performance of Fear Factor Live. for your own safety as you exit, please do not step on or over the benches.